Hey fam, let's finish this journal. I really hope you've enjoyed this Mass Make March 2026 and doing a completed composition book journal from start to finish with me. Come on. What are you doing? You want to say hi? Come say hi. Come say hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. You saying hi? Yeah. You hear him purring? No, you cannot get on my desk. No. Bye-bye. Check out the full playlist in the comment pinned below. Okay, guys, I've got our composition book here. These are the pages we did for the first half. The playlist will be linked so you can see the details of that. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last time, which is use up my scraps and some of the things in this bin that I've made, painted pages and such, and some of the ephemera that I still have left over. There might be a few pieces of ephemera that I have to make on camera because I didn't make as much as I thought I had. I do have my small bins here with ephemera that we made on camera that I'll be using as well. So I'm gonna put that to the side over here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just speed this up so it's not as long as the last one. So let's get this journal done. Do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you know when new videos are posted. Okay guys, we are done with this journal. This has been a journey, okay? I'm glad it's over. I'm happy I did it, but it was a lot of work. So you saw me doing it at the end here where I was trying to figure out something on this front. But we went ahead and did the mushroom on the back of a journaling card, which this is some glue from previously. This mushroom cluster that I made, I just tucked those few pieces in there, and I had put this towel, paper towel. Remember, I clean my brushes on paper towel, and I always save those, so that's what we got there. Always save the paper towels. You can use them in collaging, you can use them in anything, really. You saw this first half. This is what we worked on today. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do because honestly, it's late and I'm tired and work has been exceptionally busy, and so this is what we got. So this is a tuck spot. I did not end up putting anything in it because I need to maybe get some of the thread and sew this on or glue it or something so that when I tuck something in there, it doesn't get stuck in there. But that is a tuck spot for a journaling card. I took those random letters and shapes and stuff and put them there. This is one of my tickets. You could always write on the back of that or put a piece of ephemera from somewhere you went, or I don't know, whatever. But it's the other side of this pocket, which has this little house that I put on a piece of, I think this is watercolor paper or drawing paper. I think it's drawing paper, it's thinner. And so you could journal on the back of that as well. Got another journaling card here that you could write on the back of. This one, I used a little bit of that. Oh, I've got some scraps from where I cut corners off. This is one of my paper ruffles. This is a piece of the masking tape that we did the snippet roll on. You could use that for something. You can make another pocket. You could actually write on it. It's thin. The masking tape is thin, but it's still good. Here's a cluster. Made a pocket with that. More file folder papers that I was using to put on my table when I paint. So those always turn out nice as journaling cards. Here is a piece of watercolor paper that I used that a little bit of leftover ribbon to make another journaling card. Always great to have tucked away writing. Here's another ticket that I use for this pocket. I left the coloring book pages as is because they're busy enough. They didn't need anything, I felt. So this is that double flip. I did it a belly band, but I did it horizontally. I added another cluster there, and this is a piece of watercolor or drawing paper. I think it's drawing paper. It feels thinner in my hand. This is that paper towel. This, I just took some random leftover circles that I had, plus these are calendar numbers from the calendar. This was actually from last month's calendar. I saved my wall calendars and I cut the numbers out. I paint on them and make master boards. It's just a nice way to have a big piece of paper that I normally wouldn't have. I was trying to make some kind of cluster here. I mean, I don't know what I was doing, but I like it. It's funky, it's different. It is what it is. Here is a belly band made with those tickets, and this is watercolor paper because it's super thick. And then another cluster, and you could journal on the back. This is like the tab, rather, I keep saying tab. Here is a upper tuck spot for putting a journaling card, another piece of watercolor paper. That leftover piece of watercolor paper from this made into a pocket with some strips of the file folder to make journaling cards. And then another piece of coloring book paper that had been colored with the watercolor that I just left And then this is that other piece of paper from the pocket that I did here when I tore it. And that's just, you can, again, right on there. There's so much I could do with this journal that I have not done. This was just a way for you to see how junk journaling can be super easy. And this is not even really a junk journal in the terms of we used our junk mail and trash and stuff that we would normally throw away. This is just a nice way to do a journal. I used this last little piece of leftover painted paper and stuck it in the back pocket. I really thank you all for following along in this series with me. I hope that I have been able to inspire you. Also, I hope that I've been able to help those that are just beginning this journey to realize that you don't need a lot of supplies. You really need very basic things, and you could make yourself your own journal. Now, as you can see, this journal is really, really fat in alligator mouth, and I could add even more to it. Remember, I started this journal with just 12 pages, and you thought, oh, that's not going to be enough to have a journal. As you can see, it really is, because you're adding so many additional things, places to write. I could probably journal in this journal for 2 months and still have plenty of room to add and tuck away journal entries, even if I wrote every day for 2 months. I appreciate you following along. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Be good to yourself, be kind to others, and I hope whatever your journey is, you enjoy it.